All right, for more on this, we're being joined now by former Pentagon official Mike Maloof. Mike, Sergei Lavrov, you heard there in that soundbite that he said that he's interested in going back to the negotiating table with the U.S. now that both countries have, effectively killed the INF Treaty. But he said he's not confident that that's actually going to happen, implying that now, the onus is on the U.S. Why would the U.S. not be interested in renegotiating a new INF treaty?
Well, first of all, Lavrov's warnings are very dire and they're very serious. And it's something that can immediately get out of control. I think the United States, and you have to look at John Bolton, the National Security Advisor, who has never liked a disarmament treaty or any treaty that reduces arms. His approach has been America first. That's fine to a point, but now it's to be invincible militarily no matter what. And this is in turn spawning additional anxieties and concerns and ratcheting things up. Any conflict may not be necessarily between future conflict between the United States and Russia. It could be something totally unrelated, like Pakistan, India getting into it through nuclear. One of the things that I see emerging from all of this is a problem that while Bolton is pushing for doing away with these treaties, not only INF, but we got to see what happens with New START in 2021 when it comes out for renewal. The problem is that it's sending messages to countries that we want to disarm, like North Korea. They're going to see our example that we don't live up to treaties, we abrogate them, we dump them, and it sends a very strong message to someone like Kim Jong-un. Hey, I'm not going to disarm. Why should I disarm if the Trump administration is going to be pulling this caper? So, and his whole idea is security and survival.
Right.
So this really raises the level of concern in the world.
So this could kind of serve as a cautionary tale for someone like Kim Jong-un.
Oh, big time. It's a big flashing red light.
So now, allegedly, the DoD is back to building 2 missiles that were previously banned in the INF Treaty, a ground-launched cruise and an intermediate-range ballistic missile. There's talk that the Pentagon will begin testing these missiles as early as August, just days after the official end of the treaty. Why these sudden moves? What does that say to you?
Well, it shows that the United States was not serious about maintaining a disarmament treaty. If they were really interested and they were concerned about China, which is the basic reason for wanting to get out of the old INF, which was only signed with Russia, the United States would have tried to invite other countries to come into it. But once again, the fundamental distinction is that John Bolton does not like these disarmament treaties. He never has, never will. And
so the intention there is what you're reading between the lines.
Yes, it's definitely to pursue these at all costs. Do the space defense. Offensive space offense, not defense. A space offense. They want to have missiles launched from space. This is the old SDI.
This is just. I mean, this is
stuff of movies. It can easily get out of control if this isn't somehow tamped down.
So, if Lavrov is in Geneva for disarmament, and 60-plus nations are there, including the U.S., the move by the DoD doesn't appear to echo the sentiments of this, the summit that they're having. You brought up China. They have a large number of medium and intermediate range missiles right now, that can hit U.S. bases across all of Asia. Does the U.S. then need to re-examine the outlook in this regard and change the rhetoric?
They have. They decided to abrogate the intermediate treaties and start building their own. They've made a fundamental policy decision, and it's all part of the strategic defense strategy that they're now incorporating. And it's the America First theme, and to be invincible militarily, to arm to the point that no one will ever want to attack the United States or its allies. And that seems to be the concept by the neocons.
And obviously making a lot of world leaders, a lot of civilians.
Very nervous.
Very nervous.
Very nervous.
All right. As always, thank you for sharing your expertise with us. Mike Maloof.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.